Welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school basketball play-by-play coverage. In this IVC matchup, the Conotton Valley Rockets host the Newcomerstown Trojans. Tonight's game is presented by Parkway Quick Lane, Tuscarawas Insurance, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Ron's Heating and Cooling, and First National Bank of Denison. Now let's head courtside to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio with Chris Kale and Adam Saweski.
Welcome to Conotton Valley High School as tonight we open up the all-new Rocket Center as the 0-2 Conotton Valley Rockets will play host to the 0-4 Newcomerstown Trojans, all brought to you by DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, and TMK Valley Propane. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Chris Kale. Joining me, my color analyst here in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios tonight is Mr. Adam Saweski. And for Claxon Communications tonight, Lydia, Brady, and Destiny Danielic. And this is the Wood Electric pregame show, our first broadcast of the 22-23 season, Adam. And it sure is special when you can open up a season in a facility like this.
They definitely set the bar. The way that this facility was put together, the amenities that this school now has is truly amazing. I was fortunate. I was out here, it was about a month or so ago. Whenever they had the ribbon cutting, it was actually towards the end of volleyball season. That was the first time I really got to see it, and I was just in awe. This place is beautiful. I mean, it's built. And they thought of everything when they put this thing together. I mean, there's all the locker rooms are great. The facility itself, you know, they got all the hoops now that they need. The walking tracks above the court for the community actually is going to at some point will be able to start using that. They literally thought of it all, and it's all in here.
Well, listen, I told you when we got here for our pregame, you know, we're coming out here and doing a tournament, a pretty cool tournament coming up in January. I'm going to bring my tracksuit. I'm going to get in some laps between games.
You can get some laps in. You can actually go down. There's 2 workout rooms. They got all kinds of machines.
And then you can go bowl a couple games
you can bowl. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
I mean, it is such a beautiful facility. Of course, Bill Love, kind of the center of the Rocket Center, right, so to speak, out here.
Yeah.
And, of course, joining us at halftime will be Jonathan Stuck, the athletic director here at Conotton Valley, to talk about the Rocket Center, and it'll be pretty cool.
Actually, it's going to be Mr. John Zukel, the superintendent of Conotton Valley. That's all right. When it's the same first name, it gets a little confusing. It's understandable.
So we get the super here.
Yeah. I mean, the superintendent's going to join us at halftime, talk about what it means to the district to have a facility like this.
Well, and Jonathan Stuck, the AD, has been so gracious with us here. I mean, anything we want, he's given us pens. He printed out rosters.
He did my job. He did my job.
He kind of did. He kind of did. But he's been awesome up here. And really, if you aren't going to get a chance to get out here, there are a lot of teams in our area that are playing in January at that tournament out here. Big Z Sports will be here covering all of the games for you. Come out here and check out a game. You can watch some of them on the YouTube channel if you want. You can go back and watch them when you get home, but you got to come out here and check out this facility and support the community out here in Bowerston and Conotton Valley High School. It's beautiful.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, whenever it was the middle of football season, Jonathan mentioned what they were thinking about doing, and the minute I heard what he said, I said, we're in. He goes, what do you mean? I'm like, we're in. I said,
Valley Rockets head coach by Jeremy Addy in his second season. They committed 0-2 also in the IVC. They lost to East Canton 30-29 on Tuesday. Damon Reardon had 9 points, Evan Rice 8, Gage Gallagher 6 points for the Rockets. And last Friday, they lost to Claymont 55-31. They trailed 22-8 after the first quarter. They outscored Claymont 8-4 in quarter number 2, but they trailed 42-26 after 3. And Coach Addy said things kind of got away from them a little bit. But both young teams looking to get off the schneid here. Somebody's going to get their first win of the season, Adam.
Absolutely, and you know, going back to the Trojans, yeah, they have one senior in the starting 5. So anytime a coach can say that, he knows that this is, you know, granted they're off to a little bit of probably more of a slower start than he would like to have seen, but he knows that this core group of guys, there's not going to be much change in that over the course of these next 2 seasons. And that's a great position for a coach to be sitting in.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you 100%. You know, Kevin Fondale said he's going to bring up a lot of these JV kids tonight, and they're all freshmen, and he's going to cut them loose, and they're going to get plenty of varsity time tonight. It'll be interesting to see. And then when you look at the Conotton Valley side, you know, they start Evan Rice, who's a senior, Gage Gallagher, who's a senior. Damon Reardon was a little, had some illness and stuff going on this week, but he's going to play tonight. He just won't start as Newcomerstown ends up winning the JV game 51-32 over the Conotton Valley Rockets as that thing wraps up. But when you look at it, Zach Putnam is a sophomore, Brooks Bauer a sophomore, Jared Peterson a sophomore. They're young too. They've got some kids that are coming up that are going to be some good ball players for this Rockets team.
And again, you just said it. That's 3 out of 5. You know, I mean, when a coach has got, anytime you're over that, you know, over that halfway point of your starting 5 that you know is going to be coming back for 1 or 2 years. Your programs, you obviously have to have those growing pains. Every school, every team does. But knowing that those guys, you're going to be able to work with them for the next 2 or 3 years, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it definitely is. And we're going to go ahead and take our first time out. When we come back, we're going to be joined in the huddle courtside with both head coaches from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios on the Wood Electric pregame show. And then coming up a little bit later on, a new feature, the Moore Niedenthal Keys to the Game. That'll be coming up just before we get to our Rosenberry Towing starting lineup. So a lot of new things, a lot of new sponsors, a lot more games this season for Big Z Sports. And it's going to be a good thing, man. We get to do a couple tournaments this year, and being out here at the Rocket Center the first weekend in January is going to be pretty special. We're all looking forward to that. So we're going to take a time out. Chris Kale, Adam Saweski here with you. The Rockets and the Trojans tonight right here on Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School and Big Z Sports coverage of boys high school basketball. I'm being joined courtside by Newcomerstown head coach Kevin Fondale. Coach, coming off the loss to TCC Tuesday night, what did your team do well, and what are the main sticking points you want to see working on in practice early in the season?
I think what we did really well against TCC was we didn't quit. We fought to the end. The kids played hard. They hustled, and they gave it everything they had, and shots just weren't falling. And, that's a bad recipe when shots aren't falling. So when at practice, we're putting shots up, still going over the basics, and just trying to get better.
Coach, it's early on in the season. You're bringing up a lot of JV kids tonight that are going to see some playing time. Is that part of you still trying to find your team's identity for 2022 and 23?
Yeah, it's early in the season, and we're still trying to work some things out. We only have 3 players that are returning letter winners, and 2 of those are the only 2 that actually have solid playing time from the past. So we're still searching for that perfect roster fit right now to see who that core group's going to be, and still try to find out what that identity is going to be.
Coach, your opponent comes into tonight looking for their first win on the year as well. What do you expect from the Rockets?
Coach Addy's a great coach, and he's going to have his guys ready to go. They're going to give it everything they have. They're going to fight for 32 minutes, and it should be a really good one.
Coach, your keys to the Trojans picking up win number 1 on the young season tonight?
We just got to play smart. We got to be able to move the ball, and got to knock down some shots, get back on defense, take care of the transition D side of it, and just play our hearts out.
Coach, good luck tonight. Thank you for your time.
Hey, thank you, sir.
That was Trojans head coach Kevin Fondale. When we return to the Wood Electric pregame show, I'll be joined courtside by Conotton Valley head coach Jeremy Addy right after this timeout.
Propane needs, you can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
Hi, this is Phil with the Ford Parkway Quick Lane Service. When the vehicle that transports your team needs maintenance, you expect it to be done accurately and quickly so you can get back on the road. Don't get sidelined by your vehicle. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my all-star team at Parkway deliver you the winning combination to keep you on the road and safe for the long haul.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. I'm Chris Gale, joined courtside by Conotton Valley head coach Jeremy Addy. Coach, first and foremost, we open up the new Rocket Center here tonight. What an incredible facility at Conotton Valley. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, this is an amazing facility. The people put a lot of work, a lot of effort. So tonight's going to be a great night for the community, for our boys who's practice here each and every night. So now you actually finally get to see it open with fans in it. So we're excited tonight.
Coach, a nail-biter against East Canton on Tuesday night. Talk about what you liked out of your team in a 1-point loss.
Yeah, we opened up with Claymont, struggled a little bit, responded well against East Canton. The kids came out, played hard, winning the whole game. Crucial late turnovers cost us the game. We have young guards, sophomore guards, and they played hard. Everyone played hard, and it was a tied game, and we just fell a little short.
Coach, your opponent tonight is a team looking for its first win on the early season as well. What do you expect from Newcomerstown tonight?
Tonight's going to be a tough game. I told my kids, you never can underestimate anybody. The IVC is such a great league. He'll have his kids ready. My kids are ready. I hope our kids come out and respond. Opening night, I told them this is going to be a big night. This is something that no one can take away from them. They could have the first win in here as a basketball team that no one can take from them. So the opponent, we're going to come out, we're going to do what we need to do. We're going to be fundamental, play hard defense, rebound the ball, and hopefully tonight we make our free throws.
Coach, finally your keys to opening up the Rocket Center with a win here tonight.
Tonight, we just got to execute our offense, maintain the tempo of the game. Like I preached to my kids, we're not going to score 60, 70 points. We need to keep it in the 30s and 40s to be a successful team. So maintaining the tempo of the game, making free throws, owning the backboard, and just executing on offense will be the keys for the night's game.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That is Conotton Valley Rockets head coach Jeremy Addy. When we return to the Rocket Center, it's time for the Rosenberry Towing starting lineups and tip-off between the Trojans and Rockets right after this.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Chris Kale, Adam Saweski here with you. Of course, Lydia, Brady, and Destiny Danielek on the camera tonight for Claxon Communications, bringing you the live stream of the opener here at the Rocket Center in a beautiful place that it is. Below us is the bowling arena or center, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But
I've never heard it called a bowling arena, but we'll roll with it.
Well, you don't want to call it an alley because it's not just one.
That's true.
There's many.
The bowling lanes.
Lanes.
How's that? The lanes.
The bowling part of the Rocket Center. What is?
We never did get down and show you that to you.
No, I want to definitely get down there. And
yeah.
We're sitting on the running track. You can come and get a workout while you watch the Conotton Valley Rockets.
And you missed it. I already did about 4 miles.
Yeah, right. Sure you did. You were standing over here talking to Chad Elliott about, the AD at Newcomerstown about your ruck walk, and just talking about it made me sore. But, thank you for tuning in tonight to our video live stream here on our YouTube channel, of course, from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. And the Wood Electric pregame show, we had our head coaches on, Jeremy Addy and Kevin Fondale of Conotton Valley and Newcomerstown, and you got to hear from them. It's now time to go to our Niedenthal and Company keys to the game. And Adam Saweski, for the Newcomerstown Trojans, they're bringing up 5 sophomore JV players that are going to play in key minutes, contributing minutes tonight for this Newcomerstown Trojan varsity team. I think that is their Niedenthal and Company keys to the game. What is your keys to the game for Conotton Valley?
I would say for the Rockets, it's to take advantage of this home court advantage they have tonight. I mean, this is their first game in the all-new Rocket Center. Granted, they practice in here every day, but this is the first time they get a chance to play in front of the home crowd at the new facility. You got to feed from that. You got to take advantage of being the home team, take advantage of your home crowd, and just don't let that edge of the game slip away. Keep the momentum up. I think that's their key. Would be if I was the coach, I would say that's a big key to their game tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Those are your Niedenthal and Company keys to tonight's game. We appreciate Niedenthal and Company continuing to support Big Z Sports. Again, our Wood Electric pregame show getting ready to wrap up here. We'll be back with our Rosenberry Towing starting lineups in just a few minutes. But the Conotton Valley Rockets looking for that first win of the season, head coached by Jeremy Addy in his second season. They are 0-2 in the IVC. Newcomerstown comes in at 0-4, 0-3 in conference. Kevin Fondale in his third season at the head coach of the Trojans. When you look at Newcomerstown, they average 33% from the floor, 19% from three-point range, 51% from the Ferris Chevrolet charity stripe, and 32 points per game. That's something that has to increase. We talked about it in our interview a little bit. He said, look, we are continuing to shoot the ball. We had shots that just would not go down. And, now that, they got to They got to just hit the gym. And, look, the more you shoot, the better you're going to get.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing to me whenever you told me those stats was the foul shots. I mean,
51.
You have to take advantage of – that's the only wide-open shot you're going to get in a basketball game.
That's it.
Because even if you're open when you catch the ball, there's a good chance the defense is going to close down, and it's not going to be open anymore. The foul shot is the only shot on the court that you get to take your time, whatever you feel comfortable, and you get to take a wide-open shot. So, yes, you got to take advantage of that. You got to get up over that 50. I mean, you should be up around 75, 80% for a team percentage to be comfortable.
I agree with you 100%. Pretty cool. Ron's Heating and Cooling have jumped on board this year. They're doing our high school sports report that is normally during our Big Z Sports Show on Friday nights that, Nick and Travis and Joe got to do up at the other game that's on 99.9 right now, and that is Garraway and Tusky Valley. We're going to try and keep you updated with a few scoreboard updates here and there, but we appreciate Ron's Heating and Cooling jumping on board. McInturf Realty back for the player of the game, but Ron's Heating and Cooling also doing our lockdown defender of the game, one of those defensive specialists, so to speak, of the game tonight, so that's always exciting. My Burger Joint going to give a combo meal to our McInturf Realty player of the game. Pretty cool deal that we have them on board as well.
It's really cool that all these businesses want to be a part of what we do. I would love to get to the point where we need to give them a bag full of stuff at the end of the game.
Yes.
Just to meet the needs of all the sponsors that want to be a part of what we do. Really cool that we're going to be able to, add to that player of the game. What high school kid doesn't love food? They already love the shirts. They know as soon as they see those shirts enter the gym, they know what's going on. Now we have another shirt to hand out for a different award. Plus, we're going to give food away.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe we'll keep the food.
Look, I'm more than happy to do that. You see two fat guys up here calling a game, you it's okay.
Yeah, sorry about the coupon for the combo meal. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, it's gone. It's in my belly. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, our Rosenberry Towing starting lineups right after this on Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what your needs, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Coverage tonight brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and we are here tonight. It is time to get in to our Rosenberry Towing starting lineups. Adam Saweski with the Newcomerstown Trojans.
Absolutely, Chris. I got the Newkirk backcourt for the Newcomerstown Trojans. Number 2, Damian Newkirk. He's a 5'7" junior. And number 5, David Newkirk. He's a 5'11" senior. They will obviously handle the backcourt for the Trojans. Number 12, Matt Miller. He's a 5'9" junior. Number 22, Javen Fitch, 6' junior. And number 30, Braden Samoji. He's a 6' junior and the man in the middle.
All right, taking a look at your Rosenberry Towing starting lineup for the Conotton Valley Rockets, head coached by Jeremy Addy in his second season. 5'11" senior wears number 1. That is Evan Rice. Number 10, the sophomore, 5'10", Zach Putnam. Number 13, 5'11" senior Gage Gallagher. Number 21, Brooks Bauer, the 5'10" sophomore. And number 42, the 5'11" junior, starting tonight is Cole Eady, number 42. Those are your Rosenberry Towing starting lineups here from the Rocket Center between the Conotton Valley Rockets as they play host to the Newcomerstown Trojans here tonight to officially open up the Rocket Center with the first boys high school basketball game. I can't wait. We are excited. The crowd's ready to go. The teams are ready to go. And when we come back, it'll be time for tip-off here from the Rocket Center. Coverage tonight brought to you by Altman Hospital. We'll be back on Big Z Sports right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Chris Gale, Adam Sweski here. Sid Lyon getting presented with an award for her 1,000 points here at Conotton Valley High School during the 2020 pandemic. Things got cut short. She wasn't able to be recognized like she probably should have been. Sid Lyon, a heck of a basketball player, a 1,000-point scorer, gets her due here tonight to open up the Rocket Center. Pretty cool moment.
Very cool moment. You know, just again, you know, I talked about detail earlier, what they put into this facility. You can tell that they put the detail into honoring their students when it's necessary.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we had said before, you know, we will have the superintendent, John Zuckel, will come up at halftime, talk about the Rocket Center, and Jonathan Stuck, the athletic director out here, just doing a great job. And we are getting ready to go. Again, your starting lineups, your Rosenberry starting lineups. First for the Newcomerstown Trojans, Damian Newkirk, David Newkirk. They wear number 2 and number 5. Matt Miller, number 12. Javen Fitch, number 22. And number 30, Braden Samoji. For the Conotton Valley Rockets, Evan Rice wears number 1. Zach Putnam, number 10. Gage Gallagher, number 13. Brooks Bauer, number 21. And Cole Eady getting the start tonight for the illness-laden Damon Reardon, who will come off the bench tonight. But Cole Eady wears number 42. He's a 5'11 junior. So getting ready to go. Just a little bit of a delay honoring Sid Lyon tonight. But, you know, the Newcomerstown Trojans getting ready. I have to see. I wonder if they're going to shut out the lights and do anything cool like they do at other places here at the Rocket Center.
You never know. I mean, these are the LEDs, so they can pretty much do whatever they want. You don't have to, like in the old days where you had to wait for the lights to heat back up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, we got a little, okay. I like it. All right. A little AC/DC coming at you here.
Yeah.
All right. Getting ready to introduce the Conotton Valley Rockets here in the beautiful Rocket Center. Getting ready to open things up. Man, what a beautiful facility. Again, if you're just joining us, we are going to be here that first weekend of January for, I don't know what they're calling it. I don't know what the official name for the tournament is, but we're going to have like 6 teams in our area that are playing out here. We're covering all of the games. There's 3 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday, and it is going to be awesome. Myself, Nick McWilliams, Adam Sweski, Travis McClellan, Joe Geckler, Stump will be out here.
Shannon
Thomas as well. I'm sure that you'll see Jay Caldwell running around out here doing social media for us. He's going to do some social media tonight for us.
It's going to be littered with Big Z apparel. That's all. That's about all I can say.
And it's going to be awesome to have that here this season. So the Conotton Valley Rockets are ready to go. They're wearing those white uniforms, gold numerals trimmed in green. The Tusky Valley Trojans in all black, orange numerals trimmed in white. The Conotton Valley Rockets, even though we're not on the radio tonight, I will still tell you they are going to be moving from left to right here in the first half, and the Newcomerstown Trojans moving from right to left.
Well, I think everything's set.
Yep, Javen Fitch, the 6-foot junior, number 22, will jump it up against Evan Rice, the 5'11 senior for Conotton Valley. Number 1 in white, Evan Rice. Number 22 in black, Javen Fitch. And we are ready to go. Good job by the...
They're letting the cheerleaders finish their routine before they start the game.
And that's okay.
That
and you know
good.
what? The pep band down there from Conotton Valley did a nice job with tonight's national anthem in honoring our country. The Rocket Center's first tip in boys basketball is underway, and Conotton Valley holds the first possession. Rice has it over on the far wing. He's going to dribble down into the lane, kick to the high post. This is Addy. Addy had it knocked away, a little scrum on the floor, and pulling it out is Zach Putnam, the quarterback of the football team. Going to hear that Putnam name quite a bit around here, as the first turnover of the basketball game is for Conotton Valley. Yeah, Putnam, I think we're going to hear that name a little bit around here. Do you think?
I would say so. I think it's fair to say, as much as we heard it in his sophomore season, I think we're going to hear it a whole bunch the next 2 years.
Yeah, I think so. A little bit of token pressure from Conotton Valley to start things out. They'll start out in a man-to-man defense against Newcomerstown, who comes out on the offensive side. Matt Miller had it, goes back to the high post. This is number 5, David Newkirk with the mullet. Newkirk going to take our first Parkway quick lane drive to the basket and lay it in for the first 2 points of the game. 7:07 to play, first quarter. Newcomerstown leads 2-0. Conotton Valley with their second possession. Putnam will dribble to the right. Little spin move, half spin move. Good defense there by Damian Newkirk. Putnam will reset top of the key. Damian Newkirk, the 5'7 junior. He's got a little half mullet. Now a little baseline drive, shot up no good, and a rebound by David Newkirk. David Newkirk, heard a lot of that name on the football field. A lot of interceptions out of that young man, and here's a turnover. Coming the other way is Brooks Bauer, shot up no good, but a nice Johnny on the spot rebound and a putback by Zach Putnam, and we're knotted at 2. So Newcomerstown and Conotton Valley both with turnovers here in the first 90 seconds or so. Newkirk will go in the corner. This is Braden Samoji. Samoji dribbles out of trouble, gets to Damian Newkirk, and he'll reset. The little half mullet, he'll take the drive and the spin move, almost tied up. Good defense by Conotton Valley. Here's Samoji, tries to go baseline, will kick it out for 3. David Newkirk, shot up no good and rebounded by Zach Putnam of the Conotton Valley Rockets. 5:50 to play, first quarter, knotted at 2. Adam Saweski, both teams trying to feel each other out a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see that the nothing crazy going on right now. They're just trying to feel each other out, trying to get those drives to the bucket as they just had right there, but we're unable to complete that drive.
Yeah, second turnover for Conotton Valley. Here comes Newcomerstown. A little floater in the lane, off the glass and good. Damian Newkirk puts the Newcomerstown Trojans up 4-2. The half mullet with the little float there from the right side of the lane.
I like it.
Brooks Bauer thought about the three-point shot. He does a little Euro step and gets the front of the rim roll to knot this thing up at 4. Brooks Bauer with his first 2 of the ball game. 4-4, 5 minutes to play, first quarter. David Newkirk across the timeline. He'll take the crossover dribble, going to try and drive the lane, and a steal by number 21. That is Bauer. Bauer going to come the other way. A Parkway quick lane drive to the basket, no good. A putback was up and no good. Another offensive rebound, tipped around and good by Damon Reardon. So Damon Reardon, the 6-foot senior, checked in at the last time out. Normal starter for this team, and he gets on the board, and the Rockets with a 6-4 lead.
I don't see Reardon on the court, Chris. I believe that was number...
Did he not come in?
It was number 13. Number 13, Gage Gallagher had.
Oh, it was Gage Gallagher. My bad.
Yeah, he had the 2 rebounds in the bucket on that last possession.
How did I not see?
I think you saw the 3, because Reardon's 3.
Or no, Reardon's 13. No, he's not.
No, he's not. We're moving on. Hey, it's our first game.
It is. It's live. It's live.
Ever.
It's live television as LB shakes her head back there. I thought I was having a good first quarter until then.
That's all right.
Gage Gallagher takes the drive.
Yeah.
And Conotton Valley will spin it back out. Bauer has it on the left wing. Bauer, a little jab step to the high post. He gives off to Addy. Addy shot off the rim, no good. Addy looks like he could be in college. He's rocking the beard here tonight as Newcomerstown will bring the ball up the floor. 3:47 to play, first quarter, 6-4. Conotton Valley in front. Conotton Valley in that 2-3 zone now. 3-point shot is good. A deep one from Damian Newkirk. The half mullet, the little flop on top, and he puts Newcomerstown out front 7-6. Nice shot there by Newkirk.
Very nice shot. The Rocket defense, they didn't adjust it, and he was wide open for the shot.
Listen, how do you beat that 2-3 zone? Knock down outside shots.
Absolutely.
That's how you beat the 2-3. All right, there's a little drive. Shot up no good by Putnam and rebounded by Javen Finch. So Finch will come the other way. I'm sorry, Newkirk will come the other way. He'll give off in the corner. This is number 30, Samoji. Samoji shot up no good, and ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Newcomerstown. Head coach Kevin Fondale shouting out instructions to his team from the bench as they have the 7-6 lead with 3 minutes to play in quarter number 1 here from the Rocket Center. Inbounding from the baseline, and this is David Newkirk. Newkirk, the 5'11 senior, running the point. Good defense by Conotton Valley as he gets out of trouble. Damian Newkirk with the cross-court pass to Miller. Miller, the little shot fake, and he's fouled. And we're going to have our first trip to the Ferris Chevrolet foul line here tonight, and it's going to be Matt Miller, the 5'9 junior from the Newcomerstown Trojans.
Yeah, Zach Putnam picks up his first foul.
So 2:43 to play. Newcomerstown with the 7-6 lead. First shot by Miller is up and off the front of the rim and no good. Checking in is number 11, Clayton Fish, the 6-foot sophomore. He's the quarterback for their football team.
90210.
Yes, 90210.
We nicknamed him that.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, look at his hair. 90210.
I absolutely see that as Miller knocks the second one in. They split the pair as Conotton Valley quickly the other way, and now they get a turnover at the other end and a tie-up jump ball. And it's going to head back over to the Newcomerstown Trojans. So Conotton Valley, third turnover on the evening.
And that's what you want to limit, Chris. You want to
That's awesome.
You want to limit those turnovers.
Yes, you have to. Little token pressure here from Conotton Valley as Newcomerstown will bring it across. This is David Newkirk. Newkirk with the crossover, going to drive the right side of the lane. The floater's good. Nice Parkway quick lay drive to the basket right there from David Newkirk. And he now has 4 points, and Newcomerstown is up 4. 10-6, 2:13 to play. First quarter, 3-point shot by Putnam is good. Zach Putnam brings the Rockets within 1. The 5'10 sophomore drills the first 3 of the evening for Conotton Valley. Newkirk going to drive the lane. He's going to pick up the offensive foul. Nice job of picking up the charge there was Gallagher.
Yeah, they did a very good job of closing the lane up there and able to draw the offensive foul.
I think this is Damon Reardon now checking in for the Conotton Valley Rockets. So Reardon comes in. He was a little banged up with illness this week, but is able to check into this one tonight. Conotton Valley on the offensive side of things. Reardon has it on the left wing. Goes to Gallagher, top of the key.
Got another foul called there on the Trojans. That's not good. That's another. That's second on David Newkirk.
Yeah, you can't get in trouble. I mean, David Newkirk, the floor leader of this team, and Gage Gallagher going to take a trip to the Ferris Chevrolet charity stripe here tonight. The first one for Conotton Valley. And his shot is up and rattles around the rim, no good. So Gallagher has it back in the hands, 1:37 to play. First quarter, looking to knock this one up and does. Gallagher splits the pair, and we're tied at 10 in quarter number 1. Back on the offensive side, Newcomerstown, another little floater by David Newkirk. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Evan Rice. Rice will clear it out. And winding it up the floor and crossing the timeline is Zach Putnam. Putnam will go over to Reardon on the left wing. He'll take a couple dribbles, fire over to Gallagher here right in front of the Newcomerstown bench. Gallagher with it, goes in the corner. Here's Putnam with a baseline drive. Off the window, no good. A nice offensive rebound by Addy. Addy goes back up with it and scores. A nice putback by the 5'11 junior Cole Addy, and he gives Conotton Valley the 12-10 lead as we fall under 50 seconds to play. David Newkirk to Damian Newkirk. Damian Newkirk for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. He gets his own rebound. He'll go in the corner. 3-point shot on the way by Javin Lafferty. Lafferty shot up no good. One of those freshmen coming up at him that we talked about in our Needenthal keys to the game.
Yeah, they didn't waste any time. They're already in. Yeah, he already made the substitutions as coach expected to do.
And a traveling violation. He drugged the back foot, did Zach Putnam. And a first quarter turnover. Checking in now, Evan Seidel. And Brooks Bauer back in for Conotton Valley. So 21 seconds to play. Rockets by 2 here in quarter number 1. David Newkirk across the timeline. A little jab step. Now gets a pick. That pick coming from Krisher McCormick. McCormick checked in at the last timeout. Here is Damian Newkirk, top of the key, 3 seconds. 2, shot, no good. Krisher McCormick tried to have the rebound. And it falls to the floor, and time runs out. After the first quarter of play, the Conotton Valley Rockets lead the Newcomerstown Trojans 12-10. Coverage brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. We'll return to the Rocket Center for quarter number 2 right after this on Big Z Sports.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Rosenberry Towing, located in New Philadelphia, has been Tuscarawas County's longest operating towing and recovering provider since 1967. Rosenberry offers a full range of equipment to handle any size job at any time while being trained and certified to perform safely and efficiently. Some services offered include light and heavy towing, equipment transfer, and a 60-ton rotator service. Need a tow or heavy lift? Call Rosenberry Towing at 330-343-3333 or online at rosenberrytowing.com for a full list of services.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Second quarter underway. Conotton Valley has it and the 2-point lead. Here is Brooks Bauer on the right wing. Goes back to Zach Putnam. A nice backdoor feed and a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Damon Reardon, who's been sick all week, he gets his first 2 of the ball game. 3-point shot by David Newkirk, up and no good. Rebounded by Evan Rice. Rice will kind of reset things. Give it back to Putnam. Evan Rice, a big boy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can tell he was a running back.
Yeah, and Gage Gallagher, you can see why he was a fullback and tight end as well. As Putnam has it, swinging the ball around the perimeter are the Conotton Valley Rockets as they lead by 4. Bauer with a drive and going to pick up a foul. I think that's going to be on McCormick. No?
I'm thinking Lafferty. Yeah, it's on number 20, Javen Lafferty.
So it is on Javen Lafferty. His first, team's third. And heading to the Ferris Chevrolet foul line is Brooks Bauer. Bauer will spin it, shoot it, score it. 15-10 now, 7:15 to play first half. Conotton Valley on top. Bauer looking for the second shot and a 6-point Conotton Valley lead. Rattles around the rim, no good, but Conotton Valley going to get the tip back from Evan Rice. Here comes Gallagher. Gallagher trying to drive baseline, and he'll kick it back out to Putnam, and they'll reset. Jeremy Addy got to be happy with the first half so far, or first quarter in a minute for the Conotton Valley. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Clayton Fish of Newcomerstown. 5-point Rocket lead as we open up the Rocket Center. Chris Kale, Adam Saweski here with you. Newkirk over to McCormick. McCormick top of the key. Going to drive the left side of the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by a couple of Conotton Valley players. We'll give that one to Evan Rice. Bauer will bring the ball across the timeline. Tried to get it into Gallagher. It was tipped away. Turnover for Conotton Valley. Their 5th of the first half. Coming the other way and throwing it away. It was the right idea by Damian Newkirk. It just was an errant pass.
It was. There wasn't enough room on the baseline there for a hard pass like that as he was trying to do.
4th Newcomerstown turnover here in half number 1. Conotton Valley has the possession. They'll cross the Rockets logo, give off to Gallagher. Gallagher will dribble to the top of the key, give off to Evan Rice. Rice going to dribble to the high post, double teamed, and he gets out of trouble. Good defense by Newcomerstown. Gallagher, 3-point shot is nailed. Gage Gallagher, the 5'11 senior, drops in the 3 bucket from the right wing and puts Conotton Valley up 18-10. Adam Saweski.
That was a good movement with the ball, and he took advantage. That was a great shot.
Here is one of those freshmen with a 3-pointer. That is Javen Lafferty. The 5'10 freshman gets the 3-pointer to go, and Jeremy Addy not happy as we'll take a 30-second timeout with the Rockets leading 18-13, 5:44 to play in the first half.
Tailgating season is here, so why not do it in style with a new car, truck, or SUV from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. Choose a winning game plan when you bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Joel and the Parkway CDJR team will help you shop and find the best deal for you. No hassle and no stress. Football season is the perfect time for a great deal, so pick a winner at Parkway Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover today. Your way, the right way. Visit ParkwayChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com and drive forward.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Coverage tonight brought to you by DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Opening up the Rocket Center, Chris Kale, Adam Saweski here with you. The Conotton Valley Rockets had an 8-point lead. It was now trimmed to 4 because of a 3-point shot by one of those freshmen in our Niedenthal keys to the game for Newcomerstown, Javen Lafferty, as he drilled one from the corner. It is 18-13, 5:36 to play here in half number 1, and we got a kickball. Possession should stay with Conotton Valley. Adam, a pretty good one. We thought this was going to be a good game. 2 very evenly matched teams, and that's exactly what we're seeing.
Yeah, this is everything we thought it would be. I mean, both teams are, it's so early in the year. That's the other thing. These coaches are still trying to feel things out. You can only do so much in the gym when you're not playing against somebody. So these games early in the year is really going to give them a feel for what they have.
Yeah, absolutely. Gage Gallagher not very happy as he's over there talking and giving a few words to Brooks Bauer and also Zach Putnam. He was wide open in the corner with a 3-point shot for like 5 minutes, just standing down there, clapping his hands, screaming for the ball, and he didn't get it.
Well,
he's open again on the wing, and he doesn't take it. A cross-court pass to Bauer. Nice entry pass to Gage Gallagher. Gallagher does his tight end moves there and keeps possession for Conotton Valley. Gallagher and a turnover by Brooks Bauer. Gallagher didn't cut all the way through in a 6 Conotton Valley turnover as Krisher McCormick lays that one in. Another one of those freshmen, Adam.
Yeah, that was a nice, keeping the tempo. The Trojans seem to be having more success when they keep the tempo of the game up. Obviously, that's coming off of a turnover or a rebound, but that's where their success has been early on.
Running a little 2-3 zone, almost kind of like a box zone. Three-point shot on the way by Conotton Valley. No good, but an offensive rebound by Gallagher. It's up, no good. Evan Rice with a rebound, no good. Zach Putnam with an offensive rebound, no good. Blocked by Krisher McCormick. 3 offensive rebounds, 1 for Gallagher, 1 for Rice, and 1 for Putnam. And they couldn't get the shot to go.
Yeah, they're filling the stat sheet.
Yeah, they are. Krisher McCormick at the foul line gives off to Fish. Clayton Fish rattles one in from the right, about a 10 or 12 footer, and it goes in, and the lead now is only 1 for Conotton Valley.
Yeah, the Rockets, they need to look to get more out of this possession. Like you said, Chris, 3 offensive rebounds on the last trip, and they went away with nothing.
Gallagher with a strong Parkway quick lane drive to the basket on the baseline. Engage Gallagher now with 8 points to put the Rockets back up 20-17, 3:34 to play first half. Krisher McCormick has it. Man-to-man defense from Conotton Valley as Newcomerstown dropped into that zone, little trap zone. We'll see if they stay in that zone as Conotton Valley comes up the floor. Damian Newkirk's floater just unable to go. Gallagher has it stripped by Fish. He goes to the floor, and the ball goes out of bounds.
And it was all clean. That was the ball. He had a hold of the ball all the way out, so that was a good play there by Clayton Fish to stop the drive of the Rockets as number 20, Evan Seidel, checks in for the Rockets, and Gage Gallagher takes a breath.
Matt Miller and Javen Finch back in for the Newcomerstown Trojans. Bauer, little spin move. He's going to go out to Seidel. Seidel over to Putnam. Putnam going to take a drive, a jump stop, off the window, no good. Ball's going to kick back out into the front court and recovered by Bauer. Bauer, a little shove off, goes baseline. Shot up, no good, rebounded by David Newkirk. Newkirk looking to push. He does. He fires up to one of those freshmen. It's off the rim, no good. Javen Lafferty leaked out, little cherry pick in there. And Newkirk found him. He just couldn't finish.
Yeah, the Rockets did close out pretty quick there on defense to eliminate that easy bucket.
So Lafferty will inbound from the Essen Rockets on the floor. And a nice job by Evan Rice to tip it away, and he's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, that long pass there from the baseline, right idea, the pass has got to be a lot harder.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit more crisp as Rice tipped it away, but he ends up picking up the foul. Actually, they did not call that on Rice.
That should have been. They gave it to Bauer, but
called it on Brooks Bauer.
It should have been on Rice.
So they call it on Brooks Bauer. Here is David Newkirk from the left wing. A little spin move. Shot up off the window, no good. Rebounded by Evan Rice.
That's his 6th rebound of the game.
Evan Rice with 6 rebounds early. Bauer tried the Euro step. He traveled, got away with it. Shot was up, no good, and rebounded by Javen Fitch. Javen Fitch over to Newkirk, who crosses the timeline. 2:13 to play. First quarter, Rockets up 20-17. In the corner, Fitch, 3-point shot, no good. Could have just called it a lob pass to Javen Lafferty, and it was no good and rebounded by Conotton Valley. Under 2 minutes to play, first half. Again, coming up, we will talk to John Zuckel, the superintendent here at Conotton Valley High School, as Reardon shot up off the window, no good, rebounded by David Newkirk, and we're going to have a foul in the backcourt.
Foul's on number 3, Damian Reardon, his first of the game.
Damon Reardon, his first foul. And Evan Rice going to take a seat for the Rockets, as well as Evan Seidel. So Newcomerstown will bring it into the front court. This is David Newkirk, 1:40 to play. Conotton Valley 20, Newcomerstown 17, and a good one in the opening boys game of the Rocket Center here from Conotton Valley High School, just outside of Bowerston. Newcomerstown with it, also checking in another one of those freshmen, Gavin Smith, number 33. 3-point shot by Newkirk off the rim, no good. A nice rebound by number 12, Matt Miller, and he couldn't get the finish to go back up. As we approach a minute to play, Conotton Valley back with the basketball and the 3-point lead. Gallagher goes in the corner to Bauer. Bauer tried the entry pass to Putnam, and Putnam going to pick up a cheapie. Oh, they're calling out of bounds on, I think it was David Newkirk, who had his foot on the baseline when he touched the basketball.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking. I was trying to figure out what they called.
So Reardon will inbound it. He gets it to Gallagher. 3-point shot off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Gavin Smith of Newcomerstown. Newkirk will bring it the other way. Goes to Miller. Miller going to go baseline. He's going to kick it back out. 3-point shot on the way. Off the back of the rim. No good by Javen Lafferty. A battle for the rebound and knocked out of bounds by Gavin Smith. So, again, just not able to get some shots to go down for Newcomerstown Trojans and Kevin Fondale.
It's not for a lack of trying. Both squads, the minute they think they're open, it's going
They
up.
are. Right. If there's a little space, they're putting it up.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because the more shots you get up, sooner or later they're going to start dropping, even if it's later in the year. As Gallagher, another 3-point shot is up and airballed, but probably going to pick up a foul on David Newkirk right there.
Yeah, that's going to be his third, which is definitely not what you want to see.
Kevin Fondale probably going to sit him down here for the last 29.4. And they don't. They're going to leave him on the floor.
Yeah, that's not
dangerous territory for David Newkirk.
Yeah, he's kind of a key element for that Trojan team. You don't want to see him pick up a fourth in less than 30 seconds to go in the first half.
So Conotton Valley gets it in 27 seconds now. Here is Putnam over to Gallagher. Gallagher on the right wing. He'll make the entry pass to Evan Rice, and Rice a strong move on the low post. Conotton Valley back up by 13 seconds. Here comes Newkirk, crosses the timeline to the top of the key. 3-point shot on the way off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Rice. Rice has it taken away, and a traveling violation on number 12, Matt Miller, who maybe was a little bit pushed there.
I think that's what he was hoping for.
That's what he was saying.
He was hoping for the two-part call.
He was saying that he was pushed, but Rice will inbound with 1.7 left in the first half. Shot up, no good by Gallagher, and we've reached halftime. 22-17, Conotton Valley leads. When we come back, we will be joined by Conotton Valley Superintendent John Zuckel. Conotton Valley Rockets lead 22-17. You are listening to Big Z Sports, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane.
If your New Year goals include protecting your family or business with life insurance, then I'd like to help. For over 8 years, Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency has been providing clients with a variety of products to fit your needs and your budget. Give Justin a call at 330-874-7117. That's 330-874-7117 to review your options. Or you can find me on Facebook by searching for Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. That's Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. Let's protect what you value most.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, in the business of making smiles, at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products, DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC vitamins and minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is a name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the First National Bank of Denison halftime show here with Big Z Sports, Chris Kale, Adam Saweski, and we are happy to welcome in the superintendent here at Conotton Valley High School, John Zuckel. And John, just a beautiful facility that you're officially opening up tonight. I know there's been other games here, girls games and some volleyball and whatnot, but the first boys game here kind of officially gets things started. Man, you guys are so blessed to have this. What a beautiful facility.
Thank you very much, Chris. And I want to just say thank you to WTUZ Sports, man. You guys have been great to us. Whatever it is, we can count on your support, and helping you is something we enjoy because you reach out and help us. We have a beautiful facility for our community, for our kids. You're absolutely right. And the potential right now is really limitless into what we can achieve here, and we've only hit the tip of the iceberg as far as use.
And you mentioned just hitting the tip of the iceberg, and I have to bring this up because this falls into my my wheelhouse. I came out here on Wednesday to do a little testing. I couldn't help but notice all the turf that's now going in on the baseball and the softball field, which is directly outside of this beautiful Rocket Center.
Yeah, absolutely. That project's going to be ready for the start of the fall or the spring season. We kicked it off in the fall. Been really lucky with the weather, and we're going to have beautiful facilities. Every one of our fields now will be turfed, state of the art, and just about everything that's been done. We haven't cut any corners, so we feel that we have probably one of the finest facilities, especially for small schools in the state of Ohio.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. And Jonathan Stuck, your athletic director, so gracious and such great hospitality. Anytime we come out here to Conotton Valley, we came out for football this year, and I know we obviously we cover a lot of other sports. With you guys, we've been out for different things, and just so thankful to have such a great facility to come to out here. Now, talk about what's all going on. Do you have anything special coming up? I know we've got that tournament coming up in January that we're going to be here covering, but anything besides that here at the Rocket Center?
Right now what we're doing, the tournament's going to be the big feature coming up in January, as you said. And what we're doing now is we're really taking some of our time and vetting as far as personnel and things we're going to need when the Rocket Center is fully open. So we've done this soft opening for the community. As far as sports and activities, our kids have had great access and use of everything. And what we needed to do was finish some things in regard to compliance and getting all the certificates in order for general public. But right now we're figuring out what we need, but we've had some great turnout using the walking track in the morning and using our fitness facility.
That's great.
And how cool is that the facility, as nice as it is for the kids, you had mentioned, John, that it's going to be available for the community to utilize the weight room and there's another separate workout room, the walking track. So much for the community to take advantage of.
Exactly right. And we have a great shared facility. We've scheduled times, built-in times, so that the kids get the full access, the community gets great access. Like I said, we have walkers here at 5:30 in the morning to 7:30. We've opened it up again from 11 to 1 in the afternoon. The community is just so excited. And like I said, we've hit the tip of the iceberg. We have a senior center where we're going to build programming in, where our students are going to be able to interact with with our seniors and build that strong relationship. Somebody needs to know how to use Google Drive. We got the kids to help out.
That's awesome.
So, like I said, we've only hit the tip of the iceberg as far as what this can mean for our school students, but also for the community.
And whose idea was it to put Bill Love's office down in the basement?
Well, that was
he's not even up here.
No, that was pretty much consensus, and we were thinking we could probably go a little bit lower below ground, but we haven't been able to dig that far yet.
You wanted to save some cost on the build. You didn't want them to have to dig further.
Exactly right. So we found the lowest possible place we could put Bill, out of sight, out of mind, and we feel like we're in good shape then.
Well, tell Bill, thanks for coming out to the official opening of the Rocket Center tonight. I know he's probably on vacation somewhere. But so do we have a name for that tournament coming up in January yet? You have an official name?
No, we have not established an official name yet.
Okay.
We've kicked around some ideas.
Okay.
And stay tuned, though, because we are going to have what we believe is going to become then an annual name for that. So, that's the little tease. We'll hold that back a little bit on you.
That's perfect.
And any sponsorship opportunities here at the Rocket Center or for the tournament? They can get a hold of you?
Absolutely. They can get a hold of me, or they can get a hold of Jonathan Stuck, as you said, our AD. And right now, we're still waiting to get it up. We have some things we got to get taken care of, but we'll have a video board where we're going to be able to have a lot of advertising taking place. And like I said, we have some things yet that are still in the works for us, but great opportunities for sponsorship. And our community is second to none when it comes to getting behind their kids. And we just think that we're going to have a wonderful year here in Rocket Center.
The only thing that I ask is before we come back in January, I'm going to bring my tracksuit and get a couple, laps in during, maybe pregame or in between games when Nick's calling the first game. I'm going to do a little workout. Can you put a shower up in here for me?
You know what? We can take care of that for you. I might be able to rent you one.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that.
I might be able to.
Nobody wants to see me in a tracksuit. I was joking.
Well, nothing cancels a game like Chris Gale on the track.
Exactly. I agree with you.
But you know what? I think for you guys, we have this beautiful conference room behind us, and I'm a little disappointed. I'm going to have a meeting with Mr. Stuck because, when TUZ, Big Z Sports comes out, a little hospitality would have been nice for you guys, wouldn't it? Maybe a few sandwiches, a little pizza or something.
To be honest, I don't even know who she was, but she came up right before the game. Do you need anything? And I said, no, we're good.
Yeah,
she goes, are you sure you don't need anything?
A little, meat and veggie cheese tray back there when we come back in January would be great. Maybe some pizza. You can hook us up in January.
We've got that duly noted. And then when you come back in January for the special tournament, we'll have you guys taken care of.
All right. That is the Superintendent, John Zuckel of the Conotton Valley High School. We appreciate it, John. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. And again, thanks to Big Z Sports for all you do for us.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and stay right here as we get ready for the second half. We went a little long with John, but it was great talking to him. And always a pleasure to talk to Mr. Zuckel as we come out here. And hopefully he gives Shauna Berkey some fits, too. She ain't even here either. So hopefully he'll make sure that she finds out. But again, that was our First National Bank of Denison halftime show. Again, we appreciate Superintendent of Conotton Valley High School, John Zuckel, for stopping up and talking about what's coming up with the Rocket Center. If you want to sponsor that tournament, you want to do some sponsorship here at the Rocket Center, they're getting ready to put up that big video board. I'm sure they can accommodate you with that. Make sure you get a hold of them. And going to be a pretty special tournament coming up. He wouldn't tell us what it is yet, but I'm excited for it.
I like it, yeah.
And I'm ready to go as we get ready here to start half number 2. Conotton Valley up 22-17. Adam, you've got some quick stats for us.
Yeah, Evan Rice, he's got 2 points and 7 rebounds for the Rockets. Damon Reardon, he's got 2 points and a rebound. Zach Putnam, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Gage Gallagher, he's got 7 points and 3 rebounds for the Rockets. Brooks Bauer, 3 points, and Cole Eady, he's got 2 points for the Rockets. That concludes the scoring for the Rockets in the first half.
All right, as Newcomerstown starts with it, the clock did not get started right away, so I think we might have a little do-over. Some team stats in the first half. Conotton Valley and Newcomerstown both with 6 turnovers. Conotton Valley was 2 for 3 from the Ferris Chevrolet charity stripe at 67%. Newcomerstown was 1 for 2 at 50%. And we'll start this again. Newcomerstown with the basketball. They'll throw it into the backcourt. This is Damian Newkirk, and he'll cross the Conotton Valley Rockets logo with a 5-point deficit for his Trojans. He'll go left wing. This is David Newkirk. He'll make the entry pass. A nice entry pass, shot up no good by Javen Fitch. And a battle for it underneath. It's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to head over to Conotton Valley.
One thing I see there by the Rockets, that entry pass that was out deep in the wing. That was way too easy. Way too easy of an entry pass for the Trojans.
Yeah, and, Fitch just could not get it to go down. As Conotton Valley will start with it. Here's a little token pressure, a little trap. Little diamond pressure from Newcomerstown. 7:26 to play, third quarter. Rockets still with the 5-point lead as it was at halftime, 22-17. Inbound from the far side is Gallagher. He'll get it into Putnam, and they'll start to run the offense. Nice entry pass, trying to break that zone was Gallagher. He got hammered from behind by Damian Newkirk, and just going to be a ball out of bounds.
Yeah, no call on that one.
Evan Rice will inbound from the TNS and Rockets. He'll get it into Gallagher, and no, he'll turn it over. First turnover of the second half for Conotton Valley, and Newcomerstown will come the other way. Damian Newkirk goes to David Newkirk. Top of the key, jab step, looking to go to the left, and he's going to turn it over. Evan Rice going to come the other way. I'll bet you David Newkirk not going to take that charge as he backs off a little bit. Here's a little spin move by Bauer, and he's going to lose it. Back-to-back turnovers here for Conotton Valley, their second. 6:48 to play. Newcomerstown on the offensive side. David Newkirk with it, being guarded against Bauer. He's going to drive to the foul line, tried to get it in, blocked by Bauer. Bauer with a nice defensive play right there. And going to call the foul, I believe, on Putnam.
Yeah, the foul is on number 10, Zach Putnam, his second of the game.
So first team foul for Conotton Valley here in the second half. Newcomerstown will inbound on the far side. They'll get it in. This is Samoji. Samoji hands off to Newkirk. David Newkirk to Matt Miller, top of the key. Miller to the high post. This is Fitch. Fitch goes to the corner to Samoji. Samoji with a stop. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Addy. Addy looking to get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. Now he finally gets it to Putnam. Addy rocking that full beard.
Oh, yeah.
Think he got done laying concrete this afternoon at work. And he come to play a little high school basketball. Putnam has it. There's no way I could have grown a beard in high school. And this kid's only a junior. As the pass goes cross court right into head coach Jeremy Addy's hands, and another turnover.
Not real happy with that one either.
No. Could you grow a beard in high school?
I think I could.
Yeah, I think so. You're right.
It's never good when the coach catches the cross court pass.
Yeah, no. Coaches don't like cross court passes anyway, especially when they don't work.
No.
Newcomerstown back on the offensive end. Matt Miller gives off to the top of the key. Fitch almost had it tipped away. Here is Damian Newkirk, the little flop hair, the jump stop, the jab step. The shot went up, is no good, and he traveled.
I thought that was going to be the call. There was just the the official waited for. I think he waited for a spotlight because
if he would have just jumped and stopped, it would have been fine. But I think he did the double tap. You know what I mean? One foot and then the other.
Yeah.
If he could have got both feet down at the same time, I don't think they would have called that. Now another turnover for Conotton Valley. So Conotton Valley 4 turnovers here in the first 2.5 minutes, and Newcomerstown's got 2.
And
sloppy.
And the Rockets are still able to hold a 5-point lead.
Well, nobody scored so far here in the second half.
That's true. Those columns on my sheet are still empty.
Well, we're going to have a score now as Gallagher could have dunked it, and he missed the layup. Gallagher missed the bunny, rebounded by Matt Miller, and Miller comes the other way. Here's Samoji in the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded by Bauer. Bauer going to come up the floor. He's going to give it off to Gallagher. I don't think he intended to do it. Gallagher is going to get the score after the contact. So Gage Gallagher.
He got the harder bucket.
Yes, he did.
Out of the 2 opportunities.
So Gage Gallagher. With 10 now on the evening as Newcomerstown has it. Shot up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Reardon. Reardon, nice hustle play. Really nice hustle play for Reardon. Maybe one of those Ron's heating and cooling defenders of the game. That was pretty special moment right there.
There's been a couple plays that I've thought of that. Evan Rice has made a couple nice plays.
Yep.
Brooks Bauer, he's had a lot of steals and a lot of pokeaways.
Yes, he has. Shot up by Addy is good. So Cole Addy with his second bucket. And Conotton Valley starting to stretch their legs a little bit, up 9 with 4:23 to play third quarter. Damian Newkirk to David Newkirk. Newkirk with a jab step, thought about the 3. Now he'll go cross court to Samoji. Samoji going to drive the lane, hand off to Newkirk. Newkirk for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Fitch. Fitch gets it over, and a 3-point shot by Damian Newkirk is good. Damian Newkirk for 3. Cuts the lead to 26-20 with 4:02 to play. Coverage tonight brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Big Z Sports going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Phil with the Ford Parkway Quick Lane Service. When the vehicle that transports your team needs maintenance, you expect it to be done accurately and quickly so you can get back on the road. Don't get sidelined by your vehicle. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my all-star team at Parkway deliver you the winning combination to keep you on the road and safe for the long haul.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Adam Sawecki, you've got a little bit of a scoreboard update.
Yes, from New Philadelphia, the Quakers, they lead Madison Comprehensive 43-35, that game going into the fourth quarter. Indian Valley at the half, they lead Claymont 31-19. Sandy Valley, they lead Ridgewood 32-14. That game's also at the half. Strasburg's all over East Canton 22-9. Last updated after the first quarter. And at the half, Malvern leads TCC 29-18.
All right, thank you very much, Adam Sawecki, for that scoreboard update. A little trip around the area. Is Conotton Valley going to inbound from their baseline? And here is Zach Putnam. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Little diamond pressure from Newcomerstown. Conotton Valley breaks it. Putnam has it over on the far side, and he's going to turn it over. 5th Conotton Valley turnover of the third quarter alone. They only had 6 in the first half, Adam Sawecki.
Yeah, the turnovers, that's the easiest way to let the Trojans back into this game. When, even though as sloppy as it's been, it looks like the Rockets have had complete control to start the second half.
Yeah, Newcomerstown just can't get these buckets to go. Again, just a tough start to the season for Newcomerstown. Only 33% shooting from the floor, and it's showing up again. They're getting good looks. They're not missing badly. They just can't find the bottom of the bucket. Is Bauer on the far side, left side, I should say, as they trickle it around, and Putnam has it, and he's going to carry it. And guess what? Actually, they're going to call an offensive foul. Thought he carried it at first, and they're going to call Addy with the foul, his first, team's second for Conotton Valley. 6th turnover as well. Newcomerstown the other way. Edie's going to knock it out of bounds. So Addy giving them some good minutes with Reardon kind of on the mend tonight. Normal starter coming in off the bench, but Edie's been solid in there for Conotton Valley.
He's had a very good interior game, which is, that's a key part to, to be successful on the basketball court. You got to have that banger in there that's able to get the rebounds and, kind of clean things up.
And he's not afraid to, poke at the ball and those sort of things too. A good looking. Both teams are good looking. Just a 3-point shot there by David Newkirk. Cuts this one to 3. David Newkirk finds the bottom from the left wing. And, really the only thing that I see about Newcomerstown is they just don't have a lot of size. Samoji is decent. Fitch is, Samoji and Fitch both 6 foot. And that's really all they got, unless they go to Gavin Smith, 6'2", freshman off the bench. Conotton Valley a little bit more size-wise than Newcomerstown.
They do have the size advantage, and that's where Newcomerstown, I think that they would want to keep the tempo as quick as they possibly could, because that would be their advantage.
Nice drop pass right there by David Newkirk to Fitch, and he was unable to get it to go. 26-23, 2 minutes to go here in this one. Addy thought he stepped on the baseline there before he got the ball out of his hands, but nonetheless, a nice hustle play there by Cole Addy to keep the play alive for Conotton Valley, who leads by 3, under 2 minutes, third quarter. Zach Putnam, top of the key, goes to Gallagher. Gallagher, right wing to Addy, swings it over to Reardon, left wing. Reardon to Putnam, three-point shot, off the front of the rim, no good. We've got a foul.
Samoji with the foul.
So Braden Samoji picks up the first foul for Newcomerstown here in the third quarter.
One thing I've seen with the Rockets is when Brooks Bauer drives the lane, he obviously he's doing the right thing. He's dribble driving, getting it into the lane. It looks like he's holding the ball a little too long. I think he needs to look to dish that a little sooner, because that's been some of the turnovers for the Rockets.
Gallagher, the muscle in the paint, shot up no good, rebounded by Evan Rice. And going to have a timeout by head coach Jeremy Addy. So nice job by Evan Rice there. Another one of those candidates for our Ron's Heating and Cooling lockdown defender of the game. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. The Rockets lead by 3 here from the Rocket Center in quarter number 3.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Coverage tonight brought to you by Altman Hospital. The Conotton Valley Rockets with a 3-point lead, and it almost went to 5 as Christian McCormick gets the rebound for Newcomerstown. 1:28 to play, third quarter. Chris Kale, Adam Saweski here with you. Game number 1 in this beautiful Rocket Center, home of the Conotton Valley Rockets. The bowling alley underneath the gym floor. We've got a track around the top of the place. Is Reardon going to pick up the rebound for Conotton Valley? Putnam will bring it across the timeline, and he'll set the offense up against the zone. Little 3-2 zone from Newcomerstown, and Christian McCormick going to pick up a foul on the reach on Evan Rice.
Oh, I don't know about that, Chris.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm going to be honest with you.
Unfortunately, it looked like Evan Rice lost the ball prior to any type of contact being made.
Javen Lafferty, the 5'10 freshman, checking in. Again, a lot of freshmen. Kevin Fondale said he was going to bring up a lot of these JV kids that are freshmen. It is time to shine for them on the varsity level after 4 games, moving into their 5th now. And that was that Needendahl and Company key to the game for Newcomerstown.
I mean, this, again, we're early in the season, and if you think about it, Chris, really, the grand scheme of things, you want to have your team, you want to know who can do what by the time that tournament rolls around in February.
Absolutely. That is 100% it. It's Gallagher for 3, and he found the bottom from the right wing. Gage Gallagher with 13 to lead the Rockets now, 29-23, under 20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Newcomerstown trying to battle back. They did a good job of cutting it to 3. Now it's 6. Newkirk thought about the deep one. He goes over to Damian. Damian, the baseline drive, the floater, no good. Rebounded by Gallagher. Here comes Gage Gallagher, 5 seconds across the timeline. Gallagher looking, goes to Putnam, 2 seconds, 1, off the side of the rim and no good. We've reached the end of the third quarter. The Conotton Valley Rockets using their Needendahl and Company key to the game, the crowd and the home court advantage to take a 6-point lead into the fourth quarter. We'll be back on Big Z Sports right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. 29-23 as we start the fourth quarter. All those fours in the air. Adam Saweski and Chris Kale here with you as Kevin Fondale, head coach of the Newcomerstown Trojans, Jeremy Addy, the head coach of the Conotton Valley Rockets, trying to figure out some identity to their teams here in the early going. We'll see who can find win number one in the Rocket Center as the fourth quarter now underway. Newcomerstown with the basketball. Clayton Fish, a shot off the back of the rim, rattles around, no good. Offensive rebound, Krisher McCormick. McCormick off of the window, and they called him for a travel. Adam Saweski, I don't know about that one.
I don't think he does either.
That was a great play by Krisher McCormick, and I thought he had that one to go. The stick back by the freshman was no good. And Conotton Valley will bring it across the timeline. Bauer will go over to Gallagher. Gallagher, and a little bit of a foul there. Clayton Fish, Mr. 90210, picks up the foul. Just look at his hair. It's all primp and proper.
Yes.
As I'm sure.
We dabbed him with that nickname. I believe it was Joe Geckler at the Extra Point show in football season. And it kind of stuck.
And McCormick, it did go off of his fingertips. We'll see if Destiny can get a nice little close-in shot of Mr. 90210, number 11 for Newcomerstown. He's got the old primp and proper hair going at the little extracurricular activity down there, and a little bit upset is Damian Newkirk. Is Newkirk going to walk away? And Fondale is not happy. Coach Fondale may be picking up a tee here in a second as he's very animated with the referee, Adam Saweski.
But he's doing the right thing, though. He's hearing him out. It looks like he's calmed down now.
Yeah.
I think all is good.
As the officials, the Zebras, getting a little bit of heat from the fans down here behind the Newcomerstown bench, trying to look and see if we can spot any
That's all right. Hey, and you can tell it's a 6-point game.
You can tell it's a 6-point game. 7:31 to play. And Conotton Valley going to inbound it. Evan Rice from his own baseline. We've still got some talking here between Putnam and McCormick is there.
Honestly,
Newkirk.
I think they're finding out where they're going to eat after the game.
Yeah, I'll bet that's what it is. Maybe they're arguing over who's going to get the My Burger Joint combo meal.
Or who's picking up the bill.
Could be.
It's probably any of those
Could be.
things.
And a beautiful find and a drive to the basket, a Parkway quick lane. Drive to the basket, the find from Evan Rice to Gage Gallagher. 3-point shot on the way from Newcomerstown is up and no good. Fish almost had the rebound, and Bauer recovered it. Now full court pressure. Breaking that pressure is Putnam. Putnam, the little chicken wing.
Ooh,
and I'm telling you, they could have called the offensive foul on Putnam there, and they didn't. And they're going to call it.
Damian Newkirk picks up his second foul.
And maybe that was because Damian ran his chops a little bit at the last foul. Could have been like, hey, kid, okay, run your mouth, and we'll call you for another one. Actually, to be honest with you, I think they could have called the chicken wing on Putnam there. And Newkirk going to take a seat. Head coach Kevin Fondale going to chat things over with the young man a little bit, coach him up a little bit here.
Absolutely.
Checking back in as
Matt
Miller.
It's not like he's in foul trouble, but it is a coachable moment.
And
timeout, Rockets.
We've got a timeout by Jeremy Addy. We'll keep it right here from the beautiful Rocket Center. Again, a huge shout out to John Zuckel, superintendent of Conotton Valley High School, for coming up and talking to us again. If you're interested in sponsoring that tournament coming up in January, the Big Z Sports is going to be here, and like 6 of our area teams. Obviously, Claxon Communications is going to be here. All those games live on our YouTube channel. you can get on board with that. All you got to do is contact John Zuckel, or you can contact Jonathan Stuck, the athletic director, and make sure that you get your business on that tournament. Or if you want to advertise here in the beautiful Rocket Center, it's definitely going to be a place that the community is going to come to. And, great sponsorship opportunities to give one of those guys a call.
Absolutely. I mean, that's going to be, and I like what he said when he said annual.
Annual
yep. Means this is not a one and done. And how cool is it? That's why it was, again, I mentioned it before, it was a no-brainer. There's going to be Division 7, I'm thinking football. There's going to be Division 4, Division 3, Division 2, and Division 1 programs all on this floor that weekend. Such an array of basketball. 6 teams up from our immediate area that are going to be participating. Just a cool idea. I'm so glad that they were able to put that together.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications, excited to be able to cover that tournament that first weekend in January. Look, when Massillon and Dover end this thing on Sunday night, this place is going to be standing room only. You're going to have them up here on the track, I guarantee it.
Yeah, for sure.
Conotton Valley inbounds with 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. They have the 31-23 8-point lead. Putnam on the right wing. Thought about getting it to Gallagher. Goes to Bauer. Bauer going to drive the lane, and he's going to pick up the foul. Thought he could have picked up the travel there, but got some contact. And Christian McCormick, I think, is going to be the guilty party. And it is McCormick's second. 16 fouls on Newcomerstown as Brooks Bauer going to head to the Ferris Chevrolet foul line. Shot is off the back of the rim, no good. So first free throws here in the second half. Not a lot of free throws, not a lot of fouls, but things got real sloppy in the third quarter.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't, maybe not a lot of shooting fouls.
I should say that, yes.
Yeah, there's been a good amount of fouls, but there just hasn't been a lot of shooting fouls.
Bauer splits the pair, 32-23, 9-point lead for the Rockets, and almost a turnover, and it was a turnover. The fourth turnover for Newcomerstown.
Bauer's played a great game tonight on defense. He's really had that pressure. He's pressured the ball every time it's been in front of him.
I think currently he's probably the leading candidate for the Ron's Heating and Cooling lockdown defender of the game so far. We'll see what happens. A long way to go, 6:41 to go.
And the assignment he drew tonight is David Newkirk.
Yeah, and David Newkirk, obviously the floor general of the Newcomerstown Trojans. So breaking that diamond press, and a great job by Edie to find Gallagher. Gallagher's hammered. You can see how hard he's working. He's one of those kids that turns beet red whenever he's got a little exertion going.
Well, one thing about Gage Gallagher, obviously he was a football player, he's aware that when we're here, we hand out the McInturf Realty Player of the Game.
Absolutely, and he also wants that combo meal to my burger joint. I get it.
Yeah.
First shot rattles around the rim, no good. So Gage Gallagher at the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line. Checking back in Damian Newkirk after he got a little talking to. Also, Braden Samoji back in for Newcomerstown. 6:33 to play. Rockets by 9. Gallagher looking for point number 16. Can give them the first double-digit lead of the ball game. Gallagher, 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles. A little rock and a shot, and it's good. 10-point lead as Gallagher splits the pair from the Ferris Chevrolet charity stripe. Here is Damian Newkirk, a little wild shot. Christian McCormick missed the rebound. Shot up no good by Matt Miller. And now a triple team is Edie in the corner. And I believe they're going to call...
Must be calling Edie on the offensive foul, huh?
Yeah, the chicken wings there, the elbows swinging, and they'll call the foul on Edie. So third team foul for Conotton Valley, second on Cole Edie, and Christian McCormick going to inbound from the left portion of the baseline for Newcomerstown. Christian McCormick slaps it, says go. He'll get it in to Miller. Miller thought about the 3, takes a dribble, shot up no good, and just can't find the bottom of the bucket or the Newcomerstown Trojans. Full court pressure. Evan Rice is fouled. Oh, Samoji there a little extracurricular activity, and the officials talking to him a little bit. He tried to swat it away from Evan Rice. Again, a little IVC rival here in basketball, and you can tell that things getting a little chippy with 6 minutes to play in this one.
They are a little bit, and the Rockets are now in they're in the bonus.
The bonus. So they will now head to the Ferris free throw line, Ferris Chevrolet free throw line, the rest of the ball game. 6:08 to play here in quarter number 4. 33-23, Conotton Valley in front, and now talking down here, kind of squaring things away with head coach Jeremy Addy are the officials, also talking to the official scorekeeper. So interesting. Conotton Valley here, while we got a quick timeout, has 8 turnovers here in the second half. Newcomerstown with only 4, but a lot of team fouls, 7 to be exact, for the Newcomerstown Trojans, and that's why Conotton Valley going to be heading to the Ferris Chevrolet foul line. Yeah, they're saying it's a 1-and-1. I think that.
There's 8 now. There's 8 team fouls. So I think there was a miscount because there was 7.
That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, it is a 1-and-1.
Well, if you recall, there was the one call that was it wouldn't go against. I forget what they may have. I forget what they called. They called something that it could throw your count off a little bit.
Yeah.
But it looks like they got it all squared away.
They got it squared away.
I think we all know what we're doing now.
33-23, 6:08 to play. Seems like this fourth quarter has taken as long as the first 2 quarters combined, and we're only 2 minutes in. Evan Rice, his first shot, back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Javen Lafferty. So Conotton Valley 2 for 5 from the Ferris Chevrolet charity stripe here in the second half. Samoji, the entry pass to McCormick. McCormick against Edie. Shot up and good. How about you, Krisher McCormick? The freshman. 5'11 freshman. We saw him a little bit. On the football field for Newcomerstown, and this freshman's got some good size. And guess what? He's headed to the free throw line and looking for the N1.
He's got the size. He's got the ability too. He's a good player. I mean, for only being a freshman for the Trojans, you could expect good things from him.
Yeah, I agree.
Somebody just got teed up. Okay. Offsetting tees, possibly?
I don't know. We'll see what the official says. Yep. So offsetting technical fouls, 1 on Evan Rice and 1 on Damian Newkirk. I think Damian Newkirk going to sit down, and he's shaking his head, not very happy, and he'll take another seat.
Well,
is David Newkirk going to come in, and Evan Rice going to be pulled over as well?
The bigger issue there for Damian Newkirk is that's his 4th foul.
Yeah, because those do count as personal fouls.
Yes, yeah.
So, with all that being said and done, 5:52 to play. It seems like this 2 minutes and 8 seconds has taken the time of the whole first half. McCormick looking for the and 1 from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line, and he gets it. So the and 1 and a little bit of momentum as Newcomerstown cuts the lead to 33-26. 5:46 to play. Backing things off is Bauer.
And isn't it funny when things get a little chippy on the floor, the fans get a little bit more into it.
Yeah, they seem to get excited. Gallagher has it now as he gets it to Putnam. Putnam going to retreat to the top of the key. Then he spins back and goes the other way. Now he's trapped. Good defense by Newcomerstown. Gallagher swings it over to Reardon. Reardon has it right wing. Reardon being guarded by David Newkirk. Newkirk does the little switch back over to Bauer. And I think Conotton Valley just playing a little keep away. Actually, they're going to take the baseline drive. The jump stop up no good. Edie has it blocked on the rebound. And now we're going to have a foul on Conotton Valley. So a good offensive rebound by Edie, and then he had it swatted away at him. And Newcomerstown still fighting. 33-26, down 7.
Yeah, they've tightened things up here. And that's whenever a game does start to get a little chippy, the flow of the game can really get changed.
Yeah, Damian Reardon picks up his 2nd foul. for Conotton Valley, their 5th team foul. Here's McCormick on the low block. He's double teamed. He finds on the wing. 3-point shot by Matt Miller. Matt Miller gets it to go. They call the timeout, and quickly it is now a 4-point game. Newcomerstown only trails Conotton Valley by 4. 4:43 to play in the ball game. Big Z Sports, all brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what your needs, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center, Big Z Sports. All coverage brought to you tonight by TMK Valley Propane. The Newcomerstown Trojans got a key 3-point shot by Matt Miller from the right wing to cut the Conotton Valley lead to 33-29. Adam Saweski, you got a quick scoreboard update for us.
I do. The Indian Valley Braves, they defeated the Claymont Mustangs 60-46. New Philadelphia Quakers, they knocked off Madison at home in their home opener 61-52. Sandy Valley, they lead Ridgewood 48-29 at the end of 3. Things have tightened up in Strasburg and East Canton. Strasburg leads 44-42 after 3. And Malvern, they're all over TCC 49-29.
All right, and Samoji going to pick up a foul here in the backcourt as we get the inbound into Evan Rice, and he was hammered by Samoji. 4:42 to play in the ball game here from the Rocket Center. The opener, beautiful facility out here. Can't thank Jonathan Snuck, Bill Love, John Zuckel, and all the staff here at Conotton Valley High School for welcoming us out here with Claxon Communications and Big Z Sports. Can't wait to come back in January for this special annual tournament. And the first shot up by Evan Rice is good. So Evan Rice back to the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line as he makes the first. 34-29, 4:42 to play. Second shot is up and good. Samoji, by the way, has 3 fouls now for Newcomerstown. So Conotton Valley 35, Newcomerstown 29, 4:32 to play, and a turnover Newcomerstown, their 5th. So Newcomerstown got a little bit of momentum, both crowds getting into it. You know, you got the crowd underneath us, Adam, and they're kind of ruckus, predominantly Newcomerstown fans. A lot of Conotton Valley fans across the way and to our left underneath us. And now a turnover for Conotton Valley. And poked out of bounds off of the hands of Zach Putnam, and it's going to stay with Newcomerstown.
One other score update looks like when they were going into the fourth quarter, Garraway, they lead Tusky Valley 55-25 after 3 quarters of play.
All right, the Garraway Pirates, the team that went the farthest this year, or last year in our basketball season, probably looking to do the same again this year.
I would say so, yes.
Very good basketball team.
Oh, they called the travel.
And they're going to have the travel.
I think the official down here on the one side, he was getting ready to call the touch foul.
Well, Christian McCormick threw it away to start with.
Yeah.
And then they got another turnover. So back-to-back turnovers in less than 2 seconds there by both teams. McCormick gets it into Miller. Miller is tipped out of bounds, and we do have the foul. Does it seem like that this first half of this fourth quarter has taken, like, forever?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's been entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you say, right?
As I quote a football coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here is Damian Newkirk. By the way, that was the 3rd foul on Zach Putnam, 6th for Conotton Valley. So Newcomerstown going to be at the Ferris Chevrolet foul line the rest of the night as well.
Nice
Christian
entry.
McCormick, great entry pass by Newkirk. Christian McCormick with a strong move, and the Rockets lead down to 4 again. A little diamond press from Newcomerstown and a great press breaker right there. Evan Rice to Reardon, and Reardon laid it in off the glass, 37-31, Conotton Valley in front. Newcomerstown, three-point shot. Off the back of the rim, no good by Damian Newkirk. An offensive rebound and a three-point shot by Javen Lafferty from deep. And we've got a timeout, a 30-second timeout by head coach Kevin Fondale. And Newcomerstown cuts it to three.
That was deep in the Rocket.
That was deep in the Rocket Center. As we'll stay right here.
Wow.
37-34. Where did that come from? From Lafferty and a team that's only shooting 19% from three-point range. It's probably 15 now because they haven't had a good night from beyond the arc.
No, until now. I'll tell you what, though, one thing that's been impressive, the freshman Christian McCormick, the play that he's had here in the fourth quarter, these are crucial minutes in the Trojans' comeback, and he looks like he's been out there for 3 years.
Yeah,
he looks comfortable.
Christian McCormick has had a really good game, and it's just like, head coach Kevin Fondale said, look, we're bringing up Christian McCormick, Gavin Smith, Javen Lafferty, Tanner Smith, and Graham Shepard, and they're all going to see time tonight, and they're all freshmen. So, except for Shepard, who's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
But all those JV players moving up, getting some key minutes tonight, and trying to find their identity is the Newcomerstown Trojans. And Conotton Valley doing the same in only their third game, and now the 11th turnover of the second half. And McCormick on the spot again. Miller to Newkirk. Damian Newkirk for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Zach Putnam. And McCormick going to pick up a bad foul. Krisher McCormick, it was a hustle foul, but nonetheless probably didn't need to go there. And the senior, David Newkirk, talking to him as they walk down the floor.
He had the right idea.
Yeah.
I think he had the ability to kind of stop his momentum, but I think his momentum actually just took him into Putnam. It made it for the easy call on the foul.
Right, I agree. So at the Ferris Chevrolet charity stripe is Zach Putnam, and he almost didn't catch anything. Just caught the front of the rim on that one. 37-34, 2:58 to play. Conotton Valley is good. 5 for 9 from the free throw line. Putnam splits the pair. Damian Newkirk thought about the three. That kid, if he gets a little bit of space, he's letting it go.
Oh, yeah.
And another turnover. Gallagher has it. A turnover there from Javen Lafferty.
Lafferty picks up the foul there.
And the foul. Newcomerstown, they're not too far behind Conotton Valley. They've got 7 turnovers here in the second half.
Well, as of right now, Chris, the Rockets have scored 8 points in the quarter, 4 of which have came on single foul shots.
Yeah, and Newcomerstown's got 11 so far here in the fourth quarter. So Gage Gallagher definitely in the running for our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, looking for that combo meal from My Burger Joint in Uricksville. And he's going to clank the first one off the back of the rim as he stands at that Ferris Chevrolet free throw line. So 50% from the line are the Rockets here in half number 2. Second shot by Gage Gallagher is good. 39-34, Conotton Valley in front, 2:45 to play as Gallagher splits the pair. Newkirk across the timeline. Krisher McCormick, the strong move off the window and scores. Krisher McCormick, I think he's going to be seeing a lot more playing time at the varsity level, if you ask me, here in the second half of the season.
I think he's going to as well.
Gage Gallagher thought about the three, decided to pull it back. 3-point game.
He looks very, very comfortable out there.
Yes, he does. Reardon has it, being guarded by McCormick. Gets it off to Evan Rice. Rice being guarded by Matt Miller. Newcomerstown back in the man-to-man defense. They've thrown away that zone. Back to the man-to-man pressure. 39-36, 2 minutes to play in the first boys varsity game from the Rocket Center. And a little cheapy foul there. I believe that's going to be number 4 on Newkirk.
If they count the technical as one, I don't know if those go together or not. That would be 5. Yep.
No, it wasn't David Newkirk. It was Damian that had the technical.
Okay.
Damian had the technical foul, so that is 4 on David Newkirk.
Okay.
Hey, look, there's a lot of Newkirks on this team.
There's 3 of them.
3 of them.
Yeah.
First shot from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line is good by Gage Gallagher. Gage Gallagher with 18 points here tonight. He has been a man-child.
And just
for
think,
Conotton Valley.
and this, again, we talked about the importance of the foul shots. All the points they've left at the line, Gallagher knocks them both down this time, but the Rockets have left a lot of points at the foul line.
They have. David Newkirk to Krisher McCormick, back to David Newkirk for 3. David Newkirk back of the rim, rebounded by Damian Newkirk. 1:41 to play, Rockets by 5. 41-36, Krisher McCormick will drive the lane, shot up is good. A Parkway quick lane drive to the basket for Krisher McCormick, and it's good. And here comes Gallagher. Gallagher to Reardon to Putnam. 1:22 to play, 3-point game.
Yeah, the Rockets need to realize they have the 3-point advantage. They don't need to force anything right now.
They don't need to do nothing. All they got to do is play a little stall ball and not turn the ball over. Reardon goes baseline, shot up no good, just what Newcomerstown wanted. Here comes Miller. Miller quickly up the floor to Newkirk. Newkirk goes baseline, and he stepped on the baseline, turnover Newcomerstown.
Well, honestly, Chris, I think that he stepped on the baseline. I think they could have called the carry prior to that foot out of bounds.
Right. Either or, it was still a turnover,
Yes.
and it was the 8th one for Newcomerstown here in the second half. 1 minute to play, 41-38, Conotton Valley in front, full court pressure from Newcomerstown. Trying to break that pressure, tried to go between the legs was Bauer. Now 2 people had the ball, 3 people with it, bodies everywhere.
There is.
And what's the call going to be?
I think it's going to be timeout Rockets if they gave them possession.
Do we have a timeout in the home cooking?
Nope.
We don't. We have a jump ball. What do we have?
So I know Bauer was.
Nobody's told us what's going on. The Rockets do have the possession arrow. So
They need a rag.
Okay, they need a rag. I need a towel because I'm sweating up here from all this. This has been a crazy fourth quarter out of Zaleski.
It has been. That last possession there, again, I brought this up earlier. Bauer had control. He lost it. He regained, and then he kept trying to take it in. That's where you just got to dribble it out. Start over.
Yeah, right. In again, early season jitters, but this has been a really good basketball game to open up the Rocket Center in a timeout. Jeremy Addy will take a 30-second timeout with him. 41-38, 49 ticks on the clock from the Rocket Center, with the Rockets leading the Trojans. Big Z Sports brought to you by DAC Vitamins and Minerals. We'll be back right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Looks like we've got another minute on the clock for timeout, so that's okay. Chris Kale, Adam Sawaski here with you from the Rocket Center. We'll try and set the scene for you. This has been a very long but exciting fourth quarter to open up the Rocket Center, and we've got a 3-point ball game.
We do. And for as many turnovers as that we've seen in the second half, I think it's far from over.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should petition the sports director of Big Z Sports to go out and find us a sponsor for the 6th Man of the Game award, the bench player of the game award, whatever, right? The relief, the call to the lefty or the righty, because I'll tell you right now, Krisher McCormick would get it hands down for this one.
Wow.
He's been a force to be reckoned with for Newcomerstown since he came in. He's a freshman.
Hey, what a great idea. Hey, we're gonna give some of the freshmen some minutes tonight. Well, guess what? He scored 9 of his 11 points in the fourth quarter during this comeback.
And there's only 50 seconds in the ball game, and they're out there.
Yeah.
As we got a foul, a quick one.
Well, that's 5.
No, it's only 4 on Damian Newkirk. So I guess the technical doesn't count as a personal. There you go. We just figured that one out.
I give up. I'm not announcing a foul or a count until I see it go on that board.
Right, I agree with you. So Damian Newkirk picks up. Listen, I know certain, what is it? Is it the NBA that counts technicals because they get 6? I don't remember. I thought it was counted as a technical foul was counted as a personal foul as well.
More importantly, this is the double bonus now. He's getting 2.
It's 2 for the rest of the way from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line for Conotton Valley, and the shot rattles around the rim, and it drops for Gage Gallagher. Gage Gallagher makes it a 2-possession ball game. He's got 20. What happened? What do we call here?
He had the ball. You can't take everybody off the foul line while the shooter, he was ready to take his second shot. You can pull everybody from the foul line area while the official still has the ball.
Okay.
The shooter had the ball. You can't just leave.
Damian Newkirk goes off the window, no good. Rebounded by Zach Putnam. Damian Newkirk wanted a foul and didn't get it. He's asking the official, if there was any contact there, and he's not going to get it. So Damian's still lobbying his case, as we do have a foul on Newcomerstown.
They got a good relationship
They
going
do.
on.
They're laughing, and he's just asking, was there contact, whatever. No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Literally, as looks like the 4th foul on Samoji. So Putnam to the line. His first shot is up, rattles around the rim, no good. So 9 of 15 in the second half for the Conotton Valley Rockets from the foul line.
Well, that's over 50%.
It is. 42-38, 43 ticks on the clock. Second shot, bangs off the back of the rim, no good. So here comes Damian Newkirk, 3-point shot, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Evan Rice. A good rebound by Rice. And we're going to have a foul.
It's 10 rebounds by Evan Rice tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Gage Gallagher, Brooks Bauer have really had nice games here for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Listen, I think this team is going to be a team to be reckoned with if they stay healthy and they continue to build upon what they're doing now. Head coach Jeremy Addy's got himself a nice little scrappy squad here.
He does.
In Bowerston. Shot is up and good for Evan Rice. 10 for 17 here in the second half for Conotton Valley. Second shot, rattles around the rim, no good. Quickly, with 29 seconds, 43-38 come Newcomerstown. Shot up good by David Newkirk. Timeout, Kevin Fondale. 23.7 to play. Rockets 43. Newcomerstown Trojans 40. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Again, we want to thank our First National Bank of Denison halftime show guest and John Zuckel joining us talking about the Rocket Center. Jonathan Stuck, the athletic director, does such a great job, in welcoming Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications up here. Lydia Brady and Destiny Delanick done a great job tonight, on the camera, on the controls and everything here at the Rocket Center. And what do you got?
I got a couple more finals here. Garraway, they held on to defeat Tusky Valley 72-38. That game was played in Zorville. New Philadelphia, they knocked off Madison Comprehensive 61-52 to go 1-0 in OCC play. Indian Valley, they down Claymont 60-46.
All right, Evan Rice going to get it in 23 seconds. Being pressured heavily in the backcourt. Evan Rice going to be fouled with 21 ticks on the clock and a 3-point lead for Conotton Valley. Newcomerstown's done a great job hanging around. I think we talked in the pregame to Kevin Fondale about, trying to find their identity. Well, I think he's found a pretty good ball player in Christian McCormick that he knows that he could probably just bring up to the varsity level. If you're going to get that kind of production out of him, I think that's where he needs to be. As Evan Rice makes the first one to make it a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, watching him play tonight, Chris, I'd say he definitely belongs at the varsity level.
Yeah.
You definitely want to have him for a fresh 4 quarters when the varsity tips.
Yeah, Evan Rice gets his 6th point of the night as David Newkirk shot up no good, fumbled around 10 seconds, and tied up was Evan Rice. Christian McCormick ties Evan Rice up. Rice going to go back to the foul line. 44-40. Rockets starting to a little bit breathe a sigh of relief with a 2-possession ball game at them. This game could have been long over if they would have made their foul shots.
It absolutely could have been, and I think that it's definitely at that point now. Looks like there may be a few more substitutions taking place here.
I mean, I think everybody's darn near fouled out for both squads. Christian McCormick going to take a seat. He's got his 4th foul. Really nice job for Christian McCormick. Head coach Kevin Fondale. As Gavin Smith, another one of those freshmen, checks in. Is Evan Rice. First shot is no good. '21 foul shots in the second half for Conotton Valley. This is number 22, and it's good. 22 foul shots, and they made 12 of them. Conotton Valley with a 5-point lead. Here is Newkirk, shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gage Gallagher, and that's going to be it as the Conotton Valley Rockets with the 45-40 win. Here tonight to open up the Rockets Center. They get their first win of the season, Adam Saweski, in an entertaining 4th quarter it was.
Oh, absolutely. That was it was definitely worth the price of admission the way that game concluded.
Yeah.
And it was a good game to watch. You know, it was very competitive. You know, Conotton Valley kind of stretched it there for a little while, but then Newcomerstown did a great job fighting back in the end. What a great IVC matchup it was.
Yeah, as Conotton Valley improves to 1-3 and 1-3 in the IVC with a 45-40 win over Newcomerstown tonight. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. We'll come back and talk to our McInturf Realty player of the game, who's also going to get a combo meal from My Burger Joint in Uricksville. We're also going to talk to our Ron's Heating and Cooling lockdown defender here tonight as head coach Jeremy Addy gets win number 1 of the season for the Conotton Valley Rockets as they defeat Newcomerstown 45-40. We'll be back with our interviews in just a minute.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schunbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Rosenberry Towing, located in New Philadelphia, has been Tuscarawas County's longest operating towing and recovering provider since 1967. Rosenberry offers a full range of equipment to handle any size job at any time while being trained and certified to perform safely and efficiently. Some services offered include light and heavy towing, equipment transfer, and a 60-ton rotator service. Need a tow or heavy lift? Call Rosenberry Towing at 330-343-3333 or online at rosenberrytowing.com for a full list of services.
Tailgating season is here, so why not do it in style with a new car, truck, or SUV from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Dover. Choose a winning game plan when you bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Joel and the Parkway CDJR team will help you shop and find the best deal for you. No hassle and no stress. Football season is the perfect time for a great deal, so pick a winner at Parkway Dodge Jeep Ram and Dover today. Your way, the right way. Visit ParkwayChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com and drive forward.
If your New Year goals include protecting your family or business with life insurance, then I'd like to help. For over 8 years, Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency has been providing clients with a variety of products to fit your needs and your budget. Give Justin a call at 330-874-7117. That's 330-874-7117 to review your options. Or you can find me on Facebook by searching for Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. That's Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. Let's protect what you value most.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center. Chris Gale, Adam Sawecki here with you as the Conotton Valley Rockets get their first win of the season with a 45-40 win over Newcomerstown. And I'm being welcomed in, or joined by, I should say, by the McInturf Realty Player of the Game, senior Gage Gallagher, 20 points and 5 rebounds. Gage, congratulations, man. I know you were doing some serious work down there in the paint. You turn like beet red whenever you're exerting yourself out there. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't know why. I just get red. I don't know why.
That's all right.
That's what happens.
Lets everybody know you're working hard, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It not necessarily mad, though, right?
No,
just
I'm
working hard.
not mad.
All right.
Sometimes, though.
Sometimes
you get a little
mad
upset.
quite a bit.
So talk about your play tonight, Gage. Opening up the Rocket Center here tonight and putting up a 20-point performance. Pretty special to get you guys off the schneid early on.
Well, I mean, my dad's been talking to me, and a few games before I wasn't playing too good, but I just started moving around a lot more, trying to get more open. Just keep moving. If your feet are stopped on the basketball floor, you're doing something wrong.
I agree with you. So do you think that, you guys are starting to find an identity now 3 games in? Do you kind of know who you are and where you guys want to go? Or are you still looking for that? You're shaking your head.
Still looking a little bit. I think we're getting there, but we still got to find it for sure.
Well, in Brooks, I'll welcome you in. You are Ron's heating and cooling lockdown defender of the game. Sophomore Brooks Bauer had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 steals, and you had the defensive duties guarding David Newkirk, the floor general for Newcomerstown tonight, and you did a great job of locking him down. You said you don't think you've had that identity. You're still trying to stack bricks and figure out who you are. But tonight went a long way to doing that. Mm-hmm. We talked a little bit. Me and Adam did during the game. You guys got a lot of good pieces, and I think head coach Jeremy Addy's got, once you guys figure this thing out, you guys got a little bit of size, you got a little bit of girth, you can shoot it from the outside if you need to. Just talk about where you think things are going to stack up as you move forward.
I don't know. It's just not clicking. It doesn't feel smooth.
Not yet.
The game just doesn't feel smooth yet.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like what we can do.
Okay. So what do you need to work on in practice, do you think?
Definitely free throws. 100%
Well, I will second that.
100% free throws. 100%.
I agree with you. You guys shot 22 foul shots in the second half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean.
And probably made 10 of them.
No, you actually made 12.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But 12 of 22?
Not very good.
No.
Not
very good. So foul shots is a good one. What do you think?
I feel like we're turning the ball over way too much right now.
Yeah.
Way too much.
For sure.
All right.
Once we get that down, we can just move the ball, and once we get an opportunity to score, we take that lane and we get a shot up, decent shot up.
I get it. What do you guys think about this Rocket Center, man?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Nothing
better. Nothing better.
When we come back in January for the tournament, I told them I'm gonna put my tracksuit on, do a little run around
Definitely.
We'll stop the game.
I may videotape you when you do
good
that. honestly.
The cardio center over there.
Yeah.
Brooks is going to
I'll
videotape me running around in a tracksuit.
No.
Nobody wants to see that,
No,
man.
why not?
That's too much jiggle running around here.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics in the business of making smiles at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to the Rocket Center one final time. Coverage tonight brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, Altman Hospital, Tusk Insurance Agency, and DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Chris Kale, Adam Saweski here with you in our Parkway Quick Lane post-game show. We gave out our hardware and our T-shirts already tonight. Adam Saweski, you've got a couple quick final stats. Before you go over the quick final stats, I've got some team stats to go over with you. Actually, I'll let you do that first.
Yeah, for the
you go ahead and do yours.
For the Conotton Valley Rockets, Gage Gallagher, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, he led the way, 20 points, 5 rebounds for the Rockets. Evan Rice, he chipped in 6 points and had 11 rebounds for the Rockets. Zach Putnam had 6 points, 7 rebounds. Damian Reardon, 4 points, 6 rebounds. Brooks Bauer, our Defensive Player of the Game, he had 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 steals. Cole Eady, 4 points and 4 rebounds. For the Newcomerstown Trojans, the freshman, Krisher McCormick, comes off the bench and ends up being the leading scorer for the Trojans, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 9 of which came in the fourth quarter in the Trojan comeback. David Newkirk, he had 9 points, 5 rebounds. Damian Newkirk, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Javen Lafferty, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Matt Miller, 4 points and 5 rebounds, and Clayton Fish rounded out the scoring with 2 points and 1 rebound for the Trojans.
All right, some of the team stats, the Conotton Valley Rockets with 17 turnovers tonight. The Newcomerstown Trojans with 14. Listen to the disparity in free throws. The game, Newcomerstown was 2 for 3 from the foul line at 67%. The Conotton Valley Rockets, in the second half alone, were 12 of 22. Overall, 14 of 27 from the foul line at 52%. That game was won at the foul line with a 12-point disparity and only a 5-point win, but it could have been a 20-point win if they would have made all their foul shots. That's something that our McInturf Realty Player of the Game talked about, Adam Saweski. Your final thoughts for tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, again, we referenced it several times. Early in the season, these coaches are still feeling things out, seeing what they need to work on. Obviously, free throws are a big part of that for both squads. I see good things out of both these teams. I think that the Trojans learned a lot about the depth that they may maybe they didn't know they had, but they have it. They actually have possibly another starter that wasn't originally a starter until tonight. So a lot of things were learned tonight. Both teams have a lot of building blocks to build from, a lot of youth, which means they're going to be good teams for years to come.
Yep.
What a great game. The reason we were here, and it didn't let us down.
Absolutely. I'll use a Mike Tomlin quote. Just keep stacking bricks for both teams. You got to keep stacking bricks, stacking wins, start putting them together, and continue to grow, each and every day in practice, because that's where your season is made. That's going to wrap things up for us tonight here from the Rocket Center, where the Conotton Valley Rockets improve to 1-3 and 1-3 in conference on the season with a 45-40 win over the Newcomerstown Trojans, who dropped to 0-5 and 0-4 in conference. Tonight's McInturf Realty Player of the Game, senior Gage Gallagher, 20 points, 5 rebounds. He's also getting a combo meal from My Burger Joint in Uricksville. And our Ron's Heating and Cooling lockdown defender, sophomore Brooks Bauer, with 4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 steals, and some really good defense on the floor general of the Newcomerstown Trojans, David Newkirk. Our next broadcast coming up Tuesday night is the Claymont Mustangs play host to the Ridgewood Generals on 99.9 WTUZ. For Lydia, Brady, and Destiny Danielik at Claxon Communications, my color analyst Adam Saweski, and everybody here at the Rocket Center, I am Chris Gale saying so long from the Rocket Center, the Conotton Valley Rockets, winners tonight.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports. Tonight's show was presented by Auto Works Collision Center of Strasburg, Parkway Quick Lane, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, PAC Drilling, TMK Valley Propane, Ron's Heating and Cooling, Keim Home Center, McInturf Realty, First National Bank of Denison, Rosenberry Towing, Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and Niedenthal & Company. Follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Tune in next Friday at 6 p.m. for Big Z Sports right here on 99.9 WTUZ, Z Country.